Okay, guys, I'm finally back. It's actually the next day in real time, but you can see what I managed to accomplish yesterday. I didn't actually have all that much time to fiddle with it, but doing the stairs and corners and stuff was a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. So this is as much as I got done, and I wanted to start the recording back up for this next bit, which is this thing. I know what I want to do, but I figured that you guys might like seeing it. So what it's actually going to be, and I can start here to show you, is I'm going to make a little bit of an archway to go over top of this waterway. Just because I want to make sure that it's still passable and I want to make it look nice and I don't want to block off the water. So let's see, let me do that there. I think that makes it match. Haven't actually put the flooring in yet on this side. Okay, that gets the right height. So, what I think I want to do, I have it sketched out. I did this on a creative mode server just so I could try to get figured out in my head exactly what it was I wanted to do. And I may need to fiddle with it a little bit more later, but at least for now, I think I got what I want. Those up like that, and then I need 2 across. The flooring will be down in here. Let's see. That and that. One more out. Probably see what I'm doing because it's going to end up as a nice pattern. This. Put one more there and one more there. Did I make that match? No, I didn't. I got that backwards. Try and get myself enough out of the water that it doesn't slow me down even further. It takes long enough to break these stone brick blocks. Okay, so in order to make this match up, what I actually need is that. Right? Doing this correctly? 1, 2, 3, cross 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll make that match, so I just need one more over here. There. That at least makes the basic structure match up. Get up here. The way I had it set was that this section kind of became a doorway. Just trying to make sure that I do it correctly to what I've got on my drawing. I'm not gonna be able to put that there, am I? There we go. Okay. I think I had it go up that high because that's what I had to do in order to get it to form a doorway, because with the flooring there, if it's one lower, you can't actually fit through. Fill this in a bit. Again, I'm trying to match it up either side to make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so it's the ones right. a little confusing because I didn't actually do the thingies yet. So from that, it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. 1, 2, 3, so we need a fourth one in order to even that out. There. So that makes all of that even. I had this going one more taller. Each side. Again. Okay, so there's that. And I need my stone slabs. They're going to go right there. And right there. It's part of the decorative section, as well as there, 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 and there. And I can put flooring back in. Put flooring in, I should say. Don't remember exactly what I had set there, so I may end up needing to swap worlds in a minute and double check what I had there. But I want to get the roof section here finished up. So it's 1, 2, 3 of these, and then that's all filled in across. Okay. Hoping that this ends up looking decent once it's done. So I had it set like that, and then I put, to try to lower the angle, I did that, and then that. Jump off here for a second, around to the bridge after I clean this up a bit. And I want to see exactly what I done here. Okay. It's not quite what I had, and I'm trying to see what has changed. I think it's these 2 blocks right here? No. Oh, I see. Can't quite get close enough from here. I'm gonna have to go back inside the actual bridge. Okay, and what do I need? Steps here. I'm trying to remember exactly what I had to have in place in order to do this. And I know that I had stone there in order to make the whole thing even. Okay, crap, I'm hitting my head there. So what am I missing? I think I must have gone in one more on the floor pieces before I tried going up on the steps. So let me just get this out of the way. Actually, no, I'm going to need those there, aren't I? Because the steps actually go on that. Nope. I'm just screwing it up. I'm messing up in my head. What's got to go where? This is the part that tends to screw me up a lot when I do stuff like this, is I just can't get these angles right. Ambiance. That. Then I put in stairs, which I'm now out of, but it's getting to be dark anyway, so let me run back here. I'll make a few more stairs. Yeah, for wood at the moment. There. 32 stairs, that should certainly be enough. So I'm going to sleep real quick so that I don't have to worry about any monsters getting onto my bridge, just because when I've only just built it, I sure as heck don't need a creeper blowing it up. That will be something I'll do at some point. Is I'll be putting lights on the walls, but about that till I get more done. Okay, what have I screwed up here? That doesn't belong there. Get out to the side and make sure I'm doing this right. 2, then 2 to each side, 4 to each side, and then straight down. Okay. Got that right. So actually, give me just a minute. Let me go check it on my other server. I want to see what I'm doing wrong here. I think maybe that needs to go up one more layer higher. So give me just a second. Okay, I made it back. And I think what I've actually done is screwed up a little bit here. Oh, whoops. Although I'm not entirely certain how. Got that 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what I did. The ceiling should actually be one more block taller. So, keep trying to put blocks on top of that. Oh, no, you know what? I don't need to tear out the side ones. I just need to tear out the middle ones, don't I? To jump down there in a minute and pick all that up. But I think it's amazing how much quicker the slabs break than anything else. You know, similar material. And it was brought up to me, I don't know if it was a message or if it was a comment on a video, but for I believe the last 2 videos I'd actually screwed up, and when I was underground I wasn't using a helmet, which was just my mistake. I wasn't paying enough attention. Re-equip it. Although you can see that I have one now. Well, you can see I've got armor. I do have a helmet. So hopefully it won't be a mistake in the future. It was just I was using those ouch. I was using the leather stuff still. Because I didn't yet have enough iron to want to waste it all. Need to put that down so it actually touches the ground. Okay, let's see here. I actually want to put flooring there just so that I know what it's supposed to look like. I'm actually supposed to have those there as well. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I need to go up one more level here. Run around to the other side. Should have built some ladders or something to go up this. Just so I could be crawling up and down the side easier. But that's okay. Eat something real quick. Nom 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 nom. Whoops. Okay. Alley-oop. Crap. And more tiles are slabs in the way. Okay, so I've got that's that. I need one more up. And then so 2, 3, 2. Whoops! Crap. Well, at least I landed in water. Could have been much, much worse. Was that me stepping on sand, or was that sounded like a spider getting hurt? A little hissing noise. Whoops. It's the issue I have when I try to do parkour maps is I'll jump right over the crap that I need to be jumping on. Oh, good grief. Okay, this just looks pathetic at this point. How about I do that? There we go. Hooray, I stopped being an idiot. There we go. fill all this in. Then the slabs go on top. Like that. And then, oops, like that. Okay, much better. So there's the top. So now I do actually put the ladders in, or the, not ladders, but stairs in. Right there. And then right there. And that puts me up right on level. Good, I have more slabs. Yeah, pick up all that stuff. There we go. Much better. And now I'm trying to remember, because I had it designed here. I think I gotta take out this one. And this one. Yeah, that's gotta be exactly right. That there, and that there. This little hole, and then off from the side, it looks like a nice little decorative thing. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for this, because I whipped the whole thing up in about 15 minutes. Building it from scratch, like I didn't base it off of a picture or anything. And usually I suck at trying to do any sort of artistic or as aesthetically pleasing thing, unless I'm actually basing it off of something else, and even then, a lot of the time I have a hard time figuring out how to do it so it looks right. But okay. So I gotta come in here, and I put steps starting right there. Yeah, I remember now, because I had it set just right so you couldn't see any of the wood from underneath. The whole bridge looks like, well, except for the walkway here. But let me go underneath, see if I can't do anything about that. Now, I can't for those middle two bits, but I can for that part, just to make it look a little better. There. Not really going to see it, but it still makes me think it looks better. So let me go up onto the bridge, so you guys can take a look. See the whole thing. There, so we've got like a nice little archway going over the water. Nice little decorative bridge. And I'm just gonna, from here, continue straight on doing more of the wall. And, yeah, I mean, this is my project now for, well, however long my materials hold out. I have a feeling I'm going to end up running out of stone well before I manage to finish the wall. And I've only done a fairly small chunk of it comparatively. I mean, I'll do, here, let me do a quick run. I'll just show you guys what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to go around this way. And take it around. It comes up the hill over here, which I'm going to have to actually, because of that angled thing I figured out that I just can't really do an angle on a, well, I can't do an angle going up a hill, but I guess this one doesn't really go up. I don't know. I'll try it when I get to here, and I may end up carving the hill out a little bit just to make it look better, since I'm only going up 2 to 3 blocks. And then it's pretty much just a straight line all the way down here. Again, you can see where I put that gravel in place to try to mark it. It goes out and around behind my tree farm, up this little hill. See, this one will be fine because it's going up it at a straight angle, so it'll be really easy to get the two walls to look right, even though one side will be taller than the other. And for the life of me, I don't remember what that is. I'm sure it's in an old video, but I haven't taken the time to look it up. I think, honestly, that that's a pillar that I came up out of when I was exploring a cave at some point, but don't remember. I'll have to look it up maybe in the future. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to run it around here. And that's obviously where I ran out of gravel, but my plan is to bring it around here. I want to go across this area, which I think I want to carve this out and make it so that that river extends, because it just ends for like no real reason. And I wouldn't really need to do much, just carve this out one layer down and maybe throw in some sand patches and stuff along the edge, some reeds to make it look better. But then I'm going to do another, probably identical to the one over there, bridge, cutting across it here. And I'll come up the hill and come around. And tell me if this looks laggy to you guys. It's being weirdly laggy to me. I'm trying a different recording software. I was using Fraps for a while, and now I'm trying one called, it's like a tube catcher or something like that, which supposedly works better, differently. What I've just seen it recommended about as much as I've seen Fraps, so just trying something new. But yeah, so I want the wall to come around this way, and then about where this pillar is about as far as I want it to go. I just want it to be able to clear this little, like, pond area on the side of the river. And it's getting dark, so I gotta do this quick, or I'm gonna end up having to deal with monsters out here. But I figure I can use this hill to build some other big building. Maybe this is where my castle will go when I get to it, but I'm gonna bring it up to somewhere over here, maybe about here, and run along the edge of this ridge, which is kind of, you know, a cliff right down to the water. And right there you can see where the other end of my gravel pathway went. That's as far as I got with it in this direction. I wasn't sure how far I wanted to take it initially, because this is where I started. So, you know, that's where it joins up. I just haven't gone this way yet. But yeah, so it's gonna cover a fairly large area, which is good, I guess. I don't like having my buildings all cramped into each other. I've seen a lot of people who've designed cities in Minecraft that it looks just like a modern city. It's just a street with buildings absolutely packed in everywhere around it, and I just don't like that. I like having all the big green spaces, which once I get the wall completed, I have to make sure everywhere inside the wall is safe from monsters, or at least as safe as I can conceivably make it. So I gotta light everything up, and that's gonna be... I don't think I have ever heard that ambiance noise. It sounded like something groaning or growling, like a deep cave. That's kind of cool. I think one day I need to try excavating down underneath this hill, because there's got to be a space down there somewhere, and I know that kind of leads in that funky little... It was like an error when it made... when the map did, and there's a way to get down in there a little bit, but I haven't ever actually checked it out. Just leave that little cow stuck down in there, and there was a sheep down in there at one point. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to cover this whole area in with lights. A lot of it'll just probably be torches on the ground near my buildings and stuff that aren't anything that isn't well lit. I'll probably end up putting up like little street lights using fencing and stuff. Like I'd put one probably out there and wherever else it needs it. But yeah, so that's my plan for now. So I guess I'm gonna let you guys go for now, because there's no sense in you just watching me build this wall repetitively. And I don't know how far I'll get with it anyway. But yeah, at least you got to watch me build this. Like I said, I'm actually really proud of this. It may look like shit to a lot of people, but I think it looks good, and I'm kind of happy with it because I just came up with it on my own rather than having to, look at a picture or come up with it from something I've seen somebody else, have somebody else help me with it or whatever. So, yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.